Hey guys, Paul Michelotti here again at Wiregrass down in St. Cloud, about 10 minutes outside of Lake Nona. Great price options, some great homes. Today we're visiting Dreamfinder Homes. We're going to be checking out the Marbella unit. This is 3,100 square feet, thereabouts, and it also has options for 3 to 5 bedrooms. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, here we are at the Marbella. So this home's a little over 3,100 square feet, and Dreamfinder Homes offers some configurations with 4 to 6 bedrooms. So it's a really big house. Very interesting layout. I'm excited to show it to you. Let's check it out. So here we have the living room, dining room combo. The formal living is certainly something that a lot of people do not like, okay? Now others love it. So just so you know, this unit does come with a formal living dining combo. Now you could close this off, you can make this into an office. There's certainly things you can do with it. Some of that would be after you close and it would be, you know, outside the builder's scope, but certainly it does have that. Let's keep moving forward through the kitchen. Start off down here. Here's a little powder room here. It's very nice. And nice big pantry down this way. Very cool. Stainless appliances is Ubatuba granite. Nice island. I do like the way that Dreamfinder Homes do their islands. It's definitely, you know, it's right for the size of the home. It's a nice utility, and it's also a nice appearance. As you can see, there's plenty of room in here, but it isn't one of these overwhelming kitchens. For some reason, they don't like to have the ovens in here, but this one is set to have a double oven. Very cool. As you can see, very high ceilings. It's a beautiful, beautiful room when you're in this space, and there's a grandeur to it that definitely is very appealing to a lot of buyers. Once again, small patio area. This one has a pavers, but plenty of room to do something after you close, you know, in the aftermarket. Dining combo in here. So this one's a little bit weird because you do have a dining room and then another dining room. Certainly, if it were my home, I would find some other utility for that space up there. So this one does have the master downstairs. That's where we're heading into right now. Very cool layout. You got his and her closets. So plenty of space in here. Not so sure about this wallpaper, but that's not something you see every day. But as you can see, they got this little lounger in here, plenty of room, big, big master bedroom. Here's hers closet, and obviously going into the master. This is definitely a high-end deal here. This is not your standard stuff. So at your level 1, level 2, you're certainly not going to get the rain shower and the 3 different heads here, but certainly is a very nice setup. His and hers, obviously standard, and then, you know, there's your toilet room, which is ample in size. All right, so Dreamfinder Homes is still in the process. Well, Dreamfinder Homes, the entire community is starting to work on some of the amenities. Obviously, there's going to be a pool, tennis courts, some of the different things that come along with, you know, the standard community features that you find this day. It's just, unfortunately, we can't provide any video of it because it's still in the planning stages, hasn't been built out yet. Let's keep moving forward. So in here, we got a nice laundry room. You know, plenty of space, nothing too crazy there. This would be the garage typically, but Dreamfinder Homes is being pretty good with their utilization of space. So your garage, if you were to purchase this particular home, is now their design center. One thing I do like about this is they do have everything in here. It's not overdone. Certainly got your level 1, 2, level 3, and then a nice variety of different things. Some of the things you want to really focus on in this neighborhood is the stone veneer. I think it gives it a very, very nice look. Let's take a look upstairs. I believe this one has 4 more bedrooms upstairs. Well, here's an option that certainly you can get. If you wanted to take a look at some of the different options and it's something that concerns you going into it, definitely give me a call. I can go ahead and get an option sheet, and we can go over some of these things cost. It can be kind of expensive, but you know, in this case, this is definitely an upgrade that I'd want to do. All right, coming up to the second floor. This one's got an interesting little setup here. So they basically took this little nook over here and made it into an office space, put the Ubatuba granite up here. I think it's a nice little use of the space. A lot of people make that into storage. Moving through, here's another little seating area. Obviously, it's a little different than the other model we looked at in this community where they had a massive upstairs loft. You know, this would be decent for a little playroom, something along those lines. Let's take a look at bedroom number 2. Good size. You know, once again, you're gonna, you know, only one window. If it were me and I was designing it, I'd probably do 2, but there's plenty of light in here. Decent sized closet. Moving into the next one. Once again, so they got 2 twins in here. They're good size. You know, I like the layout with the window here a little bit better. These guys in this model, for some reason, went with a whole bunch of stuffed animals up there. And decent sized closet here, as you can see. And standard bathroom. Not a whole lot to see here, but they did some cool little retro tiles in there. That's certainly something that you can choose from. Obviously, one of the nice things about doing a new construction, especially with a builder like Dreamfinders, is you can kind of a la carte the things you want. Some of the builders have gotten to, you could take option 1, option 2, option 3. That's not the case here. You obviously spend the day in the design center with you know, with one of their professionals, and then you pick out the things and build the house as you like it. Double pane windows, of course, because it is new construction and that is the standard now. All right, here we go. Last, this is a little bit larger. Once again, this one's interesting because it is kind of like a secondary suite. So you do have its own full bath in here. Those cool white retro tiles. And it does have a pretty big walk-in closet. Okay. So one of the things to remember, I mentioned it in my previous video, Dreamfinder Homes is an interesting builder. I do like it. They're a little bit smaller. They're not one of these huge companies that's working throughout the United States. You know, you're going to basically be stuck in this area with Dreamfinder Homes or in Florida. I'd have to look to see, maybe they've gone out to some of the other states, but I do like it. They're a little bit more local, and they do pay all your closing costs with the exception of a couple prepaids. So there's, you know, a couple things like survey, things like that they're not going to pay. But if you use their preferred lender, they're going to pay your closing costs. So, you know, if you're a first-time home buyer or somebody that's looking to keep their expenses down coming into a new construction home, it's a great option. You know, like I said, we're going to keep working on these new construction videos. We really hope you're enjoying them. If you have any questions, please give me a call. My number is 407-797-7388. Paul Michelotti with Go Realty. Talk to you soon.